Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Samantha and I am the Gem Priestess. I am an energy healer who focuses or specializes in crystal healings. So that is a lot of what this channel is about, and what it has been about is about crystals, crystal healings, how I use them in my energy healings, you know, how you guys can use them personally, how I use them professionally, vice versa. If you are starting on your spirituality journey, this is definitely the place for you. You will learn a lot about crystals and astrology, and I have tons more coming up as I myself learn other healing modalities. I am putting those into my energy healing services, and I'm putting those right on here on my YouTube channel so that you guys, you know, can learn along with me. And you know, if you guys ever want to know something or have a question about something, comment down below. I always get back to you guys. I love hearing from you guys. It means the world to me. And you know, also in the description box down below will be a link to my website. You guys will see, as an energy healer, I do offer tons and tons of energy healing services. I can scan your chakras and start to heal them. I can use crystals to bring you, you know, love and empowerment. I have workbooks, and I do tarot and oracle card readings. I do so much. So definitely go ahead and check that out, especially because for the month of September, since it is my birth month, my entire website is on sale. So definitely go ahead and check that out while you still can. But today's video is going to be about crystal pendulums, you know, what they are, how I use them in an energy healing service, how I use them personally. I have been using crystal pendulums even before I became an energy healer. Just, you know, as I was starting my spirituality journey, pendulums kind of called to me, and I've been working with them ever since. So that is something that, you know, has come kind of before everything else did. So definitely, you know, it does really work, and it feels really nice being able to lean onto, you know, the energies of, you know, the universe or God, higher power, whatever you like to call it. It is really nice to be able just to kind of connect that way, and just, you know, kind of have a conversation that way. So definitely, you know, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so first things first, these are my two pendulums that I have. I have an amethyst and a rose quartz. I will switch between the two. I don't necessarily have a favorite with them. It's kind of just, you know, as my energy sees fit. Sometimes what I'm asking, you know, if I am asking for something a little more with, you know, like love and relationships, or just kind of like softness, I will probably lean more towards my rose quartz. But you guys know, time and time again, I do love an amethyst too. So it definitely does, you know, just depend on what, you know, I'm looking for, or just even just how I'm feeling at the time. You know, with spirituality, with healings, a lot, you know, it is just our energy, and it's just fixing that and working with that. So crystals definitely do pick up on that. So it is just very much just kind of how you're feeling and what you're doing. But pendulums do work, like I said, to create just kind of an open conversation between you and, you know, your spirit guides, God, the universe, like I said, whatever you call it. I, you know, will switch the word myself, you know, from sentence to sentence sometimes. It doesn't matter. It all means the same thing. It's just whatever you know, what feels good to you. But yeah, so typically, you know, there are ways that you can ask, you know, more complex questions. But a lot of times I will go straight for like a simple yes or no question. A lot of times you can just grab your pendulum, and I always do this, you know, back here on my altar. So I'll kind of place my arm on there just to steady that. And, you know, you can start, and, you know, you can ask, you know, usually what we like to do first is, well, obviously what you do first is you cleanse these. Since they are crystals, they do, you know, kind of pick up energies from the stores that they've been at, if other people have touched them. So cleanse them first, you know, in the sun, with the moon, in water, in salt, whatever, however you do it. With sage, it's totally fine. You can cleanse them. I've cleansed mine with sage, in the moonlight, in the sunlight. It's totally fine. And then usually how we start is you figure out, you know, your yes or no answers from your pendulums. So, you know, you can ask, you know, show me a yes, show me a no, and it'll start swinging. You can say show me a maybe, show me, whatever it may be, what you're looking for along those lines will definitely work for that. And then you can start with simple questions like, is my name Samantha? Do I live here? Is my mom's name, whatever it might be. And so then that way you can kind of, just get, you do have to bond with your pendulum a little bit. You do have to create that bond because, you are having a conversation through your pendulum. So it is really important to create that connection and where you guys just kind of get to know each other, vibe off of each other's energies, and just kind of know what it is that you're looking for. But yeah, once you go through and you do your little sample, your tester questions, you can go in and you can ask, a lot of times for guidance, for clarity on certain things. Even through healing, I've used them for, chakra rebalancing too. You can use them and place, your pendulum right over a chakra on your body, and kind of how it spins will tell you how your chakra's doing. Is it functioning right? Is it open? Is it closed? Are there blockages in there? It will let you know those things. But a lot of times too, what you guys can do online, there are, you can print these out, and they do come as little charts. So sometimes it'll come as like a little half circle, if I can make that with my hands, but it's a little half circle. And sometimes you will find some that are divided up, and it will have every letter of the alphabet on there. It will have, specifically for chakras, it will, be divided in between 7 for each of the 7 chakras. And, you can hold it over that and ask, which of my chakras are open, which are closed, which need more work, whatever. And wherever your pendulum goes, that is the answer for that. So that's why I think pendulums are really great. They kind of do go along with that energy of, tarot cards or oracle cards, where, you are communicating through a higher being, but then it's just, a little more personal. So definitely, those are just kind of the differences between the two. I obviously do both. I love to work, with my tarot cards as well with my pendulum too. It's just kind of, again, what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up for the day. So there is no right or wrong. It is very much just kind of what you're feeling, what you're vibing on for the day. But yeah, so I think pendulums are really great. The only thing that I would say is definitely, cleanse yourself and your pendulums before working with them. After working with them, you definitely want to be careful of your energies. I will say sometimes pendulums can be a little iffy sometimes, since they do pick up on our energy. If we are having a lower vibrational day or just not as a great day, some not so great things might be revealed to you, or just whatever it may be. So you definitely want to keep your protection and your just be cleansed of all of that bad negative energy. So definitely I would say look out for that. So a really great way to do that is afterwards, you can go take a shower, you can, clean yourself off with sage, Palo Santo, like whatever, however it is that it works for you. Like I said, there is no right or wrong, just definitely, cleanse yourselves before and after. I would always say is a really, really great tip for, working with pendulums. Alright, you guys, so that is it for today's video. I definitely did just want to give you guys just a quick little thing about pendulums, how you can use them specifically for healing your energy and working with your energy, working with your chakras and stuff like that. I think it's really important and not something that a lot of people know, that you can use pendulums to, just kind of figure out what's going on with you energetically. And I think that that's super important and super great that, you are able to have that with pendulums. I think that it's great to be able to, I know a lot of times, especially for people beginning, wanting to heal, with pendulums, it can make that a little easier, because sometimes, you're not too sure, what you're feeling, what you're getting from other people. So a pendulum is just a really great way to be able to kind of solidify that for you. So I think that they're super great. And again, you know, if you are looking for guidance, you can go with those, you know, yes or no questions just to kind of lead you into, you know, a better direction. Or if you're kind of stuck between two, you know, it just gives you a better insight because you are asking, you know, higher beings, higher thoughts. So it is really great because, you know, you do have people who are looking out for you, you know. So definitely I say pendulums are a really, really great way to go if you are, you know, starting with, you know, healing or just your own spiritual journey and, you know, you're kind of stuck somewhere. Pendulums are definitely the place to go. But that is going to be it for today's video. Like I said, I use pendulums in my energy healings, so you guys should definitely click that link in the description box below and grab one of your energy healings with me. They are on sale for the month of September, so don't let that go by too fast. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I loved hanging out with you, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.